End of week. I'm gonna say 7. Week 7. That sounds about right. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, week 7, and it's like halfway through November. What is going on? I honestly don't understand how time is passing by so quickly over here. Might have something to do with the fact that I'm actually doing a lot of like busy handiwork and stuff at work now, which is great. It's good. It keeps me busy, and I'm quite hungry at the moment. I'm like recording this at like 11:15, and I technically haven't had dinner. So I put that on now, and it's like a little mozzarella pizza, and I just whacked lots of ham on it just to make it a bit more interesting, I guess. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I'm tired, and also named Tom, and my hair is doing that Tintin thing where it's just the front bit flicks up, but there we go. One sec. I don't know. I'm gonna just let my hair do its thing. If it wants to flare up like that, it's all good. And my friend's talking to me about goats, because I went BAH onto her. You know who I'm talking about. Josie. Yeah. And she thought I was talking about sheeps. But I'm not. I'm not. Wish I was. Then that would mean I'd be asleep. But anyway, how'd this week go? It was good. It was very good. It mainly revolved me around waiting for videos to render, which is a bit boring, but good. Is cool. And it means I've had to like relearn loads of different programs that I never thought I'd really have to use all that much. Which is kind of cool, I guess, like Adobe After Effects and Premiere and all the Adobe stuff. And speaking of which, there's a really cool thing going on with it, and I thought, how can I say no to it? With the Adobe program, if you're a student, especially, they're having that weird Black Friday 20% off thing for the whole of the Creative Suite. And I usually would have to pay like 15 quid. I'm only paying like 12 quid for it for a year, so, you know, looking out for them bargains, yo. And I couldn't really be bothered doing the whole cracking thing for it, since it's a bit of a hassle, and I just thought, yeah, I use their products anyway, so why not? I caved in and bought them. I did the Adobe Suite, and I'm probably going to get a lot of people going, oh, but if you talked to me, I could have done it for you. I'm like, yeah, but don't care. It's fine. But yeah, so I've got all the Adobe programs at my arsenal now, and it feels good. And just been putting it to good use at work, which is great. Which is really cool. And this weekend, I really hope it's a lazy one, because I haven't had a chance to have a lazy weekend. Like last weekend, like we had Howard's friends around, who are awesome. Love you both to bits. But, kind of, my sleep pattern is just weird. Like, well, it's not weird at all. My sleep pattern's perfectly fine. I've been going to bed at like midnight or 11 and stuff, and waking up at a normal time, but it's just, I want to sleep more, man. I want to catch up and stuff. Not your fault. Completely my own fault, because I'm just bad at doing that sort of thing. But yeah, also, for this weekend, might be a lazy one. Might have to check out a really cool creperie that Howard found out, apparently, somewhere, so we're going to have to check that out. And also, I heard from, speaking of which, met up with an Irish uncle today, who I haven't seen in about, like, 5 years or so that was awesome to see him. So, Ronan, good on you, mate. It was great seeing you again. And he's never going to see this, because he doesn't have Facebook, but he might see it on YouTube, but I don't know. Might link it his way, that'd be cool. And yeah, he told me about a really cool like church behind the Duomo, which is like the main church in Milan. And yeah, check that out. And there's like a little church, and it's interesting because apparently a lot of the stuff inside of it is made from like human bones and stuff. Like the cross is like made out of like human skulls. So I might just check that out just for sheer morbid curiosity, and also because it'd be like, please go ahead. This cross was made from people's heads, because, yeah, why not? It's all good. And, yeah, this week's been good, and let's just hope it carries on. And I honestly can't believe, like, how quickly time is. Like, next thing I know, I'll probably just be like, Jesus Christ, I'm back home for a bit! Madness. I'm gonna keep this a short one because I'm getting kind of hungry, and I'm technically using this video as a means to kill a bit of time before my pizza's ready. So, being cheeky. So I might just end it on 30. Actually, no. Before I do go, I need to do the whole recommend a song thing. And I'm kind of cheating a bit because I'm like the song in question is like done by an artist who I have been following for ages called Orvic, which is spelled Auvic, and he does like really cool like crazy electronic sort of like upbeat, not really upbeat, just more like pumpy sort of awesome music. And I was just having a little noodle around his SoundCloud and that sort of thing, because, I mean, I could use Spotify, but I prefer SoundCloud just because you can find a lot more interesting acts on there, and it's just cool. And, yeah, the song in question is, like, like a massive half-an-hour, like, house music mix that he did just because he really liked some of the songs, and he just mashed them together in celebration of house music. And it's just awesome. Like, so well done, and all the songs mesh well, just almost perfectly, and it helps me concentrate, gets me pumped up, and it makes a nice change after listening to Polyphia for like about a week non-stop. So damn you, Chris. I've been listening to them non-stop, and it's kind of becoming one of those things like, oh yeah, I listen so much I get sick of them. So darn you. So I kind of just have to like try and listen to other people just so I can actually enjoy listening to them, which is pretty much what I've done for Uptown Funk, funnily enough. Like, I don't listen to that song nearly enough as a lot of people have nowadays. So every time it does come on, I enjoy it. So that's that tactic done. So I'm probably going to have to try and emulate that for Polyphia. So more shuffling music on my iPod and stuff. And I'll put a link to the actual Orvic, like the mix and everything like that. But do check out Orvic's music if you're a big fan of electronic music, because he just does good work. It's awesome. But yeah, end of another week. Let's hope the new one is looking pretty good. Well, it should be. I mean, I should have a lot more work done, which I'm going to be doing over the weekend as well, because I'm a nerd and I don't know when to stop half the time. Because I'm just a uni student and I'm just used to working like that anyway. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm off. I'll link the music. I'm gonna go eat pizza. It's gonna be good.